Hey everybody, welcome to tonight's opportunity call. My name is Huong Forrest and I'm a Triple Diamond executive with It Works Global. Thank you for your patience too as we worked through a slight hiccup and I didn't even realize that there was a typo on my little marketing promo piece. So see, anybody can do this business, including me. So that means that you can do it as well. Anyhow, if you are on this call tonight, thank you. I just want to let you know that all the lines are muted out. They're completely muted out, so whatever background noise you've got going on, don't even worry about it because nobody else can hear it and nobody knows you're on the line, so that's a good thing. So if you've got some little distractions going on in the background, no worries. Just bear with us and make sure that you at least can listen to some of this and get on and so that you can listen in and partake and at least take in some of this information tonight. All right, you guys, we are going to roll right into this and you guys, we are going to take this, it's going to be a pretty brief call, so I don't want to take up too much of your time tonight. And I want you guys to be able to learn a little bit more about the company, about our signature product, and about joining. So, okay, if you don't know very much about the company, our company is It Works Global. We are a 13-year-old company, and we were founded in 2001. We went completely debt-free as a company in 2008, which is amazing. We were originally headquartered in Michigan, but nobody wants to go to Mission for convention in the middle of winter, and so the company brought its brand new headquarters to Bradenton, Florida, and built that new headquarters with cash. We are not just in the United States, we're actually global. We're international. We're in 19 countries now and growing. So it'll be exciting to hear where else we will expand to this year and in the coming years ahead. And we currently have approximately just 70,000 active distributors. So if you know anything about network marketing and direct sales, you'll know that that number is not very big. So, all right. If you're not familiar with our signature product is this crazy wrap thing. This crazy wrap thing, it's a wrap that tightens, it tones, and it firms, and it does so in just 45 minutes. It is exclusive only to us, and that's what sets us apart from any other company out there. We also have a line of skincare products and supplements, so there truly is something for everybody, which is one of the things that I love about our company. Now, that's a little bit overview about our company, about our signature product. What is it you're on this call because somebody thought that you would be great at doing what we do, or maybe you've been curious and you've been watching and you've been following along and you've been curious. So what does it take to get started? I mentioned that our company is a debt-free company. And they want to pass that down to us as distributors if that's something we wish to take part of. So the company has something that I like to call a safety net for those who want to join the party and start their own business as a distributor. And this safety net is a $500 guarantee. It's a guarantee that you'll make a minimum of $500 in commissions in your first 60 days when you complete the 3 steps to success. Step 1, you got to join, of course, so there's no guarantee if you don't join, but you've got to join, and it costs $99 to join. You are going to get your business builder kit with that $99, and you're also going to receive the remainder of your first month's website fee is included in that $99 as well. With this kit, you're also going to get that box that contains 4 wraps that you can use on yourself, that you can turn around and share with others, but you get that box that includes 4 wraps in there. And then on an ongoing basis, the only thing that's required of you as a distributor, we will never tell you that you have to purchase so much, that you have to buy a certain amount or anything like that, but the only thing that you'll need to do to remain commission qualified each month is to purchase approximately $100 worth of products each month. And that's product that you can use personally, that's product that you can turn around and share with other people. My husband and I both use the products every single day, and between the wraps, the skincare, and the supplements, we use every single product in our household. We use the entire line from It Works except for the Estro Rhythm because I'm not there yet, but we use all the products. So we definitely use more than the $100 worth of product each month, so it's an easy number to fulfill if you wish to be commission qualified every single month. So that's step 1. It takes $99 to join. The second step is to find 4 loyal customers, and we call loyal customers, they are our wholesale purchasing customers. They are in our wholesale program. And so the 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days, and what happens is the company will reward you with a $120 product rebate credit. You could turn around and get any products that we offer with this rebate credit, but we teach a lot of our team members to get 2 boxes of wraps so that way they can turn around and share the product with people and put a little bit more cash in their pockets. So that's step 2, 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days. And then the last step of this is the last and final step is to find 3 people who want to do this business with you. And you teach and help them do steps 1 and steps 2, which you've already completed, of course. And when you do this in your first 60 days as a brand new distributor, the company will guarantee that your minimum income paid out directly from them will be at least $500. And if you don't reach this minimum income by completing these 3 simple steps, they will reimburse you the difference. That is what I call the safety net, and that's what the company calls the $500 guarantee. So is it really that simple, you guys? Yes, it truly, really is that simple. And you're thinking, all right, it sounds easy enough, but maybe you're thinking that you can't afford this. I will just let you know now that you can't afford to not do this. Your kit comes with 4 wraps. So if you're really in a tight spot, come up with that money somehow to get started. But with the 4 wraps that come in your kit, you could turn around and share them for either $25 or $30 each. And if you're sharing them at $25 each, 4 wraps, that's $100. Or if you're sharing them at $30 each, that's $120 that you will recover and make back to cover your initial investment of your $99 Business Builder Kit. Now, another way that you cannot not afford to do this is the fact that if you come in and you gather those 4 loyal customers within your first 30 days, the company is going to reward you with that $120 credit rebate, meaning you could turn around and get products for yourself to try out personally, or like I mentioned earlier, I teach a lot of my team members to get 2 boxes of wraps with that $120 credit, because with those 2 boxes of wraps, that's 8 wraps, and if you're sharing them at $25, $30 each, you're going to bring in anywhere from $200 to $240 cash back into your business. And guess what? That amount of money is going to cover your monthly product order that keeps you commission qualified for the following month. And if you continue to personally wrap a minimum of 8 people per month, you're going to be able to watch your business pay for itself, which is a smart way to run your business. So those are 2 ways for you to just keep the profits flowing and keep your business paying and running itself that way. The bottom line with the I can't afford this is that we afford what we want to afford. So if it means that you don't eat out for a few nights, if it means that you borrow money from a parent or somebody that you trust and who adores you and wants to support you in your endeavors, then you do so. But you get creative and you do this because, I mean, bottom line, we afford what we want to afford. You know, if there's a pair of shoes that I want, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to go out and get those pair of shoes regardless of what it takes. I will scrimp and save and sacrifice in other areas, of course. But the bottom line, just get out there and be creative and do what you want, because once you start, there are ways for you to bring that cash and have that flowing into your business. Now, maybe you're thinking, all right, maybe I can see how I can get around the I can't afford it, but now maybe you're thinking that you don't know enough people to be successful at this business. Guess what? You only need to bring in 7 people per month in your business. And let me break this down for you. I want you to think of 4 people. And maybe that first one, somebody who just had a baby. That second person is somebody who loves to work out, is a health nut. You know, you see them. You know who they are because they have those selfies at the gym all the time. Flex Fridays, all that good stuff. The third person, maybe somebody who's looking to get healthier. Somebody who is always trying to lose so much weight or trying to eat better, etc. And then that 4th person, maybe it's somebody who would support you no matter what you're doing. So this could be like a mom, this could be a sibling, anybody that you know that would support you in whatever it is crazy ideas that you've come up with. So think of these 4 people, and these 4 people, those are your first 4 loyal customers. That's how easy it is to think of these 4 people who would use the products. And now your second list, I want you to think of 3 people. The first person, I want you to think of somebody who complains about their job. And you know who this person is because you see it on their social media. And it's one of those where, thank God, their boss is not on Facebook or is not Facebook friends with them to see some of these rants and raves that they do. But somebody who complains about their job. Your second person, think of somebody who needs more money. And you definitely know who this person is because you see them wanting to do certain things, but talking about how they can't afford it and how they wish that they could. So somebody who needs more money. And then your third person, think about somebody who's super contagious. Like people are always pulled to them, attracted to them. They're really magnetic personality. People are just pulled to them. That's your third person. That second list of your three people, those are your three distributors. And guess what? That's 4 customers, 3 distributors. That's 7 people. That's all that you would need to bring into your business each month to start to grow your business. And that's all that we do every single month, and that's what we call the steps of success with bringing in 4 customers and 3 distributors each month. And that is your focus, and that's all you need to focus on. It's as simple as that, because what happens is once these customers and these distributors join you, that opens up your network even more, because these customers and these distributors, they know people that you don't know, and that's why this industry is called network marketing. And that's the beauty of network marketing, is you don't have to know everybody. So hopefully that helps you in that area if you don't think that you know enough people. Now you're thinking, all right, so maybe I can't afford this. Maybe I could start with a few people that I know, but I'm just really super busy and I don't have time for this, so I don't even know if I'm going to make this work. Let me just share right now. I don't have time was my mantra when I first joined this business a little over nearly 2 years ago now. When I first joined this opportunity, I was working full-time in the hotel casino industry. I own and operate a boutique photography business. I am a mom to 2 young boys, and when I started, they were only 2 and 4 years of age, and my husband works opposite shift of me. He works swing shift, if you're familiar with that term in the casino and service industry, but he works swing shift, meaning he's gone every evening. So I know busy, but the bottom line with the I don't have time is that we make time for what is important to us. That means that if you jump on board with this opportunity and you have no time in the world, but you want to make it work, you will find a way to make it work. Because if it's very important to you, you'll find a way. Just like if you are somebody who is into your fitness and your health nut and everything else, guess what? Everybody has the same 24 hours in a day, but somehow you find a way to get your workout in each day because it is important to you and you find a way to do it. If somebody is in a brand new relationship with somebody, they want to nurture that relationship, they want to get to know that person, they're going to make time to be on the phone with that person, go out on dates with that person, have dinner with that person. They make the time because it's important to them. Same thing with our business. If you jump into this and you're serious about it and you want it to work, you will find the time in your busy schedule to make this work. So as you can see there, those common reasons of why you think that you cannot start, there really isn't a reason why you shouldn't do this. But maybe you're thinking in the back of your mind, okay, that's all valid, that sounds good, and that is okay to think about, but it's still a pyramid scheme. All right, every business, no matter what the business is, every business out there is structured like a pyramid, and there's always that big boss at the top. But the big difference, the main difference with network marketing and with a regular corporate job that you have is that you have the ability to make more money than the person who enrolled you and the person who enrolled them and the person who enrolled that person and so on and so forth. There is truly no upper limit. You can make as much as you want to, and it doesn't matter if you are not at the top of the pyramid or not. So there's no ceilings, but at your day job, you could sure try walking into your day job and into that CFO's office and talking to them about making a salary equivalent to theirs and see what happens there. But not in the network marketing industry, which is the beauty of network marketing. So, and then the last thing you might be thinking about is that this is a really saturated market. Like maybe you know 3 or 4 people who are already distributors. And so to you think that that's one too many maybe in your area. But you know what? People buy into you. Just because, your son's teacher's sister-in-law is a distributor doesn't mean that everyone wants to buy from that person. Because what happens is people buy into you. People who have a relationship with you already, people whom you meet on down the road as you become a distributor and as you progress in your business, they buy into you. And you click with people in a way that maybe, for example, I don't click with people. So people buy into you. And tell you what, There are 70,000 active distributors only. We are in 19 countries. We are on track to be a billion-dollar brand this year, and we have no competition with any other direct sales company or big box stores. I think that says a lot for our company and for our opportunity. So saturation is in the it's something that we tell ourselves, but truly people buy into you, and with such a unique product, there just is not a way that this is possibly saturated right now. So I know this is a lot of information thrown at you, and you're probably thinking, who am I to share these things with you and tell you that you cannot afford to not give this opportunity a try? I'm telling you, and I'm sharing these things with y'all because I'm just a normal person like each of you. I was in that same spot when I started with this opportunity almost nearly 2 years ago. And I'm sharing this because I couldn't even afford the $99 to get started, nor did I have the time. And from the outside looking in, we were okay. But if you were where we were sitting in our shoes, we were stressed to the max with bills, bills, and bills. We were barely breathing, and if something else were to have happened to us then, I don't know how we would have managed to get through another obstacle. But for us, something did happen. And I saw a good friend of mine post about these wraps and the earning income with it, the crazy earning income with it, should I say. And I decided that we didn't have anything else to lose at that point. We just didn't. So in November of 2012, I finally decided that, okay, it's time. We're going to give this a try and see what happens. But what happened was that I didn't make this a priority. I used the I am too busy excuse for the first 3 months in my business, and I did almost nearly absolutely nothing. But then once I caught sight of the big picture, I worked my butt off, and I promoted 6 times from a distributor to a triple diamond in 6 months, because that's the priority that I made it in my life. And I did that while working full time, while owning a photography business, while raising my kids, and while trying to nurture and grow the household and everything else. So it is possible to do. And I worked my day job Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and whatever weekends and nights I had clients in town. But I worked Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and I was able to work my wraps business every night, every break that I had, every weekend, because I wanted the freedom from the misery that we were experiencing. I figured that we couldn't get any lower than we already were. So that's who I am to share this with you, because it's very possible. I can't remember what bill we paid late for me to scrape together the $99 to get started with the Business Builder Kit, but we did it anyways, and we managed to get through that just fine. And y'all, the time issue, once I made time for it, it happened. And I was able to grow very quickly in a 6-month window, so that from the time that I signed as a brand new distributor in November 2012, 8 months later, to the day, I signed on November 19th, and on July 19th, 2013, that was the last day I ever worked in the corporate world. And I became a boss just for myself, and building towards these big goals that our family has. So I've been where you've been in those positions. If that is you, if you feel that you can't afford to do this, if you feel that you don't have the time to do this, and if you just feel like you're in that spot where you're not sure what else that you can do, there is a better way. There is something that's available to you, and it is this opportunity if you're open enough to give it a try. So I want to leave y'all with that, and I want to make sure that you guys go back to your distributor who shared this phone call with you tonight, and give them the opportunity to follow up with you. Give them the opportunity to reach out to you after you've listened to this and after you've digested it a little bit, and let them follow up with any questions and answers that you might still have in your heart and in your mind. So thank you for being on the call tonight. I promised I would keep it short, and so I hope I wasn't going too fast. But go back to your distributor, give them a chance to talk to you, and I hope that you guys make the decision that's right for you and for your family. Have a great night, y'all.